What up, Frugal Babes, Frugal Moms? It's your girl, Krazykerins, the Frugal Mom herself. And today, y'all, I'm going to talk to you how I got 25 solar panels from a house for $400. Yes, y'all, you heard it. I got me a full system on my roof of solar panels, N-phase solar panels. They are like state-of-the-art panels, okay? They function independently. Something I learned about them is that sometimes if they're all connected to like one grid, if one panel goes out, and to get them repaired, you have to check every single grid. Well, ours is installed in a way where they're all run on their own, I guess, conduit. I'm not even sure. And that information feeds to literally my cell phone. I can just check on my app and look at my array and look to see what panel isn't working. I mean, it's pretty state-of-the-art panels. So how did I get those solar panels, 25 of them, 25 panels for only $400? That's a steal. I'm going to tell you the story. So sit back, relax. Here we go. So when I was looking at the house, guys, look at my hair, y'all. Look at it. I deep conditioned it. Yes, I did. I'm still working on it. It needs to be quenched. So when I was house hunting and I found this house, I'll be honest, this house was not even on my, oh my God, I need to see this house list. It was just let's just see it, just whatever. So when I walked into the house, I felt that, oh my God, there was it was like a hidden gem. I felt like there was a lot of potential. It was dirty as hell, okay? Dirty as hell. And, but I just felt that I could see past the dirt and I could see the potential in the home. There was a red flag though, them solar panels. But you'd be like, but you're the frugal mom. You like to save money and solar panels apparently save you money. Yes. But I know that solar panels are expensive. I also know that if you have to repair your roof, you have to take off the panels, that's a cost. Fix the roof, another cost, and put on the panel, another cost. So I don't know, it felt like a red flag to me, and I was like, not sure, but we kept going with the house. When we made the decision to put in the offer, and it was accepted, and now we're going through, about to go under contract, we read the disclosure agreement, and if you're gonna buy a house, you cannot skimp on reading the fine print. Okay? You gotta read everything, y'all. So I would comb through that disclosure document just to see what the seller was disclosing about the property. And nowhere in the document did it talk about solar panels. And they mad obvious. How you not gonna list that? That's a major thing. So, we brought that up to our lawyer, and he was like, he noticed it before we brought it up. We were going to bring it up, and then he was like, wait a minute, I see something on here. The house has solar panels, but it's not in the disclosure. Have you guys asked, what's the deal with the solar panels? Are they coming with the house? Are they being removed before the sale? What's the deal? So we went back, told our real estate agent, we were like, what's the deal? So they came back with the info. They apologized that they didn't list the solar panels on the disclosure document, and that the solar panels were gonna come with the house. And we're like, okay. And that they were $30,000. Excuse me? $30,000? What do you mean 30,000? What? Yeah, in addition to the mortgage. How devil, stop. Satan, what you doing? Okay, what you doing? Using real estate agents. I be like, what do you mean $30,000? Apparently, the lady that owned this home, she was way in over her head. She got more system than she needed. I think they swindled her because she was an older woman. Got more system than she needed, and was a $30,000 investment that she had defaulted on. So there was a lien on the house, and her monthly payments were like like $350 a month. So she was probably saving like $100 on her electricity, but she was owing $350 on the actual panels. That math don't work with me. So we were like, we're walking away, sorry. And she was kind of desperate to sell this house because, you know, she had run herself into default in other areas. And so we were like, it's all or nothing. You pay for them solar panels or we're not buying your house. Oh, well, she's willing to go 50-50. What do you mean 50-50? We even have to half and half. You want to do half and half? I will put half and half in my coffee, but I am not doing half and half on these solar panels. Stop it, devil. Devil be trying. Yes, he does. He be trying in all ways, shapes, and forms. And I said no. I said no. And so it kept going back and forth, back and forth. They came back and they, you know, they accepted our deal. Our deal was all or nothing at all. And she agreed to it. So the deal was that in the contract, it had to clearly state that at closing, she was going to take $30,000 from her profit, from her earnings from the sale of the home, and cut a check out right there and then to the solar panel company. So they agreed, and it was put into the contract. That's why you got to read your disclosure documents. That's why you have to, you know, be on top of your stuff, because you don't want to get a house that comes with like extra debt because you just, you know, you didn't read. So we were happy about that one. But because she was so much in default and so behind, and she didn't know who she owed the money to, because like mortgages or car notes, there's like, you have the you're financing through one company, and then a few months later they sell your loan to another company, and now you're paying that company. Well, she was in such default, y'all, that she didn't even know who she was paying. God, that is not funny. Oh my God, Lord help that woman. She did not know who owned the financing contract, who owned the system. She didn't know. And so our closing was delayed by 2 weeks because of the solar panels, because they didn't know who's gonna tell us the exact amount that we owed. What's the payoff amount for these solar panels? They didn't know. So they were going back and forth, calling this company, calling Mosaic, calling Solar, calling that company. Do you have this? Well, did you have this person on your roster of paying you? Well, did you transfer this? It was a straight up hot mess, okay? And our mortgage guy was like calling the company, acting like her son, be like, yeah, I'm her son. Can you release that information to me? It's a mess, okay? Long story short, they got the payoff, but because money fluctuates, right? Like every day, money fluctuates. Interest rates go up, go down. It's just money fluctuates. And every day that would pass, like the payoff was different, I guess, because the interest was calculated daily. So every time there was a delay, they had to call back and get a new payoff amount. So we finally got the payoff amount, and it was like $29,000 and change. And at closing, there were 3 checks that were written. There was a check to the real estate agent. There was a check to the company that owns these solar panels in the amount of $29,000 and change, and then a check to the seller for the remaining profit, which was like $32,000. So we in essence got the solar panels kind of sort of for free. So we're thinking, okay, we got solar panels. But now one thing we didn't know is that just because they're on our property doesn't mean we own them. Who the hell? What? They are my property. No. Whoever paid it in full is the owner. So even though the deed is now in our name, we're owning this property. We've owned it for 2 months now. The solar panels on our properties were still under the previous owner's name because the payoff shows that she paid it off, not us. So I had to pay $400 to transfer the ownership to my name. So that is how I got solar panels for $400. $3.99 to be exact. I had to call Enphase. I got a really cool, my husband found this like roofing company that they specialize in this niche or niche, however you want to pronounce it. They specialize in homes with solar panels. So for instance, like we had to get our roof fixed, but what needed to be fixed only needed one panel to be removed, not the whole system, right? So what the guy does is he specializes in doing both jobs pad out at the same time. So it's not like you have to get someone who specializes in solar panels to come out, remove the panels. That's like $4,000, okay? $4,000. And then get a roofer to come in, fix the roof, which we were being quoted at $7,000, and then have that solar company guy come back and mount the solar panel that was removed. Well, this company, what they do is they're a one-stop shop. They come, they assess your solar unit, they check your panels remotely, they do the roofing, they remount the solar panels. So literally like today, okay, September 30th, I'm recording this on the 30th, you're seeing this on the 30th. I almost choked, y'all, almost lost my life. Almost, but I'm here for you. Subscribe, hit like. I almost died while vlogging, but I'm okay. So he was like legit here for like 3 or 4 hours. I could hear him taking off the panel, like doing all that crazy stuff. He fixed the roof, showed me the pictures, and then he put this panel back on. And then I got on the phone with the person who runs the office part of his company. And they walked me through registering the system and transferring ownership to my name. So that is what we did today. We bought solar panels, or not really. We transferred ownership of our solar panels for $400. So there you go. I have an entire set of solar panels for $400. And those puppies, those bad boys are expensive. They really are. Would I recommend you to get solar panels in your home? I don't know. I'm still iffy on that. I'll be honest with you. Had this house not had solar panels, is it something that I would have looked into and wanted? No. I'll find other ways to be green. But because this one had it and we were able to, be firm with our deal when it came to the contract, we were like, let's see. So we got $30,000 solar panels and only paid $400 for them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. I know I learned something in this process. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, talk to me. Tell me you like my deep conditioned curls. Look how nicely defined they are. They're getting better. And I hope to see you next time. Like every Wednesday, we talk money. It's my Frugal Mom series. And every Saturday morning is Krazykerins, where you get to see my journey as a first-time home owner. Which, by the way, let me just give you a tour. We're still not fully moved in. Peace out, guys. Love you. Bye.